Welcome everybody to the XBA playoffs where the games are fun and the seeds don't matter.
All right, love it.
All right, guys, let's kick this thing off with the quarterfinals, round number 1 between the Jacksonville Jump and the red-hot Baltimore Cannons. Are you a little bit scared that you might end up getting bit by this hot team?
Well, it's just a little bit tough for me to watch because in the name of fairness, okay, you are not controlling the arrows, I'm not controlling the jump. And the Cannons were, I believe, the best team in the XBA over the month of March to the end of the season. So this is going to be a tough challenge here for Jacksonville. And keep in mind, guys, we do have 18 games on the slate today in the first episode of the quarterfinals. So we're going to have 2 episodes. And as the series goes on, we'll have some more breathing room for the individual games. But as it stands, we're going to go pretty quick here today.
Yeah, you never want to stretch this thing out. You want to get this over with as quickly as possible. People start losing interest a little bit. You just show it every single game by game by game. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense for efficiency. But we see right here in the second quarter, Baltimore's got the lead on you, 45-44. Steph hitting a 2, so it's kind of going back and forth a little bit. Then you got Clay up top missing a 3-ball shot. Yeah, good rebound there by Grant.
I love the Clay versus Steph Curry angle of the series.
Oh, yeah.
It would be very fun to watch them go head-to-head as in the NBA. So that would be pretty fun to see. How about this? A big 3 to close for the Cannons.
He had to fight off. He had to basically get his own steal. He had the ball stolen from him. He had to get it back and then have enough wherewithal to hit the 3. Crazy job by D. Rose.
We get a block from Nurkic, goes Curry to Bryant, and nice moves for the old man here. You got Giles throwing it off the glass, and we have a double-digit lead here. James Wiseman will score for Baltimore, so we get 10-point lead here in the fourth, and Kobe is going to hit back, but Nurkic, it's going to get tipped.
Oh, my God.
We're still fighting. We keep possession. Muscala with the tip, but Baltimore cannot get possession. And Curry, with 2 seconds on the clock, gets a green.
He got a green from there.
On the rainbow shot. So this is looking pretty good for us. But LeVert does not get the roll, and it was just kind of that second half for Baltimore. And Kobe's going coast to coast. You get old man Kobe highlights.
I love that move to the basket by Kobe. D-Rose hitting this shot. Kobe again with another little dunk. Not as flashy with that one, but it did the job. 92, is that 83? 90-83, you guys beat them. And those fans are having to go home a little sour today for game number 1.
Yeah, that was a tough game for the Jump, and you see Baltimore in the third quarter, 13-point performance, not very good. Kobe was big. I mean, he was 4-13 from the field, but he was big in this one. Curry with 20. And the win. And then we have another funny matchup here. Kyrie versus LeBron.
This is interesting. We got teammates from both really good teams when they played with each other.
And you got Dwight Howard, and you got Clarkson. So there's a lot of guys with some Cleveland Cavaliers and LeBron affiliation here in the series. So it's pretty funny.
Chetty Osman.
Yeah, so the Fly Guys also picking up Carmelo. Big trade deadline acquisition. So that'll be fun to see if Carmelo and LeBron can team up and bring a title to Carolina.
Now, as we talked about, the Eastern Conference was very, very tight throughout the entirety of the season. And, the Tampa Bay Sting, they were one of the best teams in the XBA for quite some time, maybe even until halfway through the season. Carolina kind of middled their way through. They got into the playoffs, kind of scuffling a little bit.
They were in that tier with the City Slickers and a couple of those teams that had some big expectations this year, but they did manage to get in the playoffs. And obviously with LeBron, you're thinking like win now kind of mode.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey, he's got to win championships, as many as he can, really put that MJ to LeBron debate to rest. So hopefully the addition of Carmelo will help him achieve just that. Yeah. But we see him driving to the basket. He's going to get the and one.
Foul on Kuzma.
Of course. Go figure. It's 43-39. Make it 41. And then we got Clarkson for 3, hitting that green at the top. He's got that's my shooter sleeve. Three ball, no good. Kyrie with the rebound. 48 seconds left here in the second quarter, and already just going to the basket. I think that is Doumbouya.
Nice
Sekou
shot.
Doumbouya.
Nice shot.
Piston,
Okay.
who's actually coming on a little bit for them.
Yeah,
in real life.
you guys are reading that right. 68% field goal percentage for the Sting. So they are killing it, but Carolina is making a game out of this. It's 71-63. There's Melo with a miss. Rebound by Rab. Going the other way, and Kyrie is pushing it here as the third was winding down, and you go to Howard for the alley-oop.
Great setup. Good passing by the Sting. So they are working with team ball right now, and then Chetty Osman going to hit the three, extending that lead out, guys, but it will be an 8-point lead as we're going into this fourth quarter with 4 minutes left. Let's jump a little bit forward ahead, and the inbound pass gets tipped, and it's going the other way, and Kyrie with the lay-in off the glass. 95-86, and with 2:13 to go, another three ball gonna hit. Tyreek Evans for three, no good. And I gotta say, it doesn't look like Carolina. I mean, they came to play, but they don't match up well with the Sting right now.
Yeah, well, the foul on Osman there, and this is gonna hurt. Dropping game number one here. The bench does not look very enthusiastic.
Nope.
Here to lose at home. Big. 10-point game. 10-point loss at home is pretty significant. LeBron had 25. Gallinari with 22. But Kyrie was money from 3 range. He was 7 for 8. And then Osman 3 of 3. So you see the 3-ball numbers. 12 of 20 for Tampa.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Now we're going to head up to the Igloo in Anchorage, Alaska here.
There's snow on the court.
Yeah, so somebody clean that up.
Are you sure that this isn't a hockey arena?
Yeah, there's
This
a
looks
leak.
like ice right there.
There's a leak in the roof. Okay, there's snow
Ice.
came in. All that good stuff.
So are you using a Minnesota Vikings reference?
No, it's throwback though.
That's
You got
definitely
Kawhi versus Giannis here, 2-0 early for the Neptunes. So New Orleans was a team. Again, they're sort of in that win now mode. They had a high draft pick, so they drafted some veterans. They paired up Kawhi with Bagley, but they got the guys like Beverly and Bellinelli and Terrence Ross. So
Yeah.
they're trying to win.
Yeah, they need a little more. They need a little more in free agency and draft, and we'll see what they decide to do in the offseason. But hey, they have a shot, right? I mean, Alaska kind of cooled off there for a little bit, no pun intended. But this 28-17 lead.
Brooks is feeling it though from the floor, and Giannis has the jump shot working. So this isn't looking great for the Neptunes early. Got Brooks again. It's 56-41, and Kawhi trying to do his Superman impression.
Got hacked there by Giannis. Do you guys remember this matchup? This was the first game we ever showed.
Second game. Dallas, Baltimore was the first game.
That's right.
But it wasn't the first episode, and the Chill did go into Louisiana and pick up the W.
That'll be your XBA trivia.
Yeah, so the Neptunes are trying to steal one back here in Anchorage, but so far, they're getting beat up. 58-46.
4 blocks, 3 steals, 43% compared to 60+. I mean, Alaska is just cleaning up right now. I mean, look at the passing across the court. They went from one end to the other in a matter of seconds. I mean, that's too quick to handle. 3-ball by Terrence Ross, and 105-87 with 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes and change.
Doesn't look too good, but Kawhi gonna hit the 3.
You got Kawhi, anything's possible.
Yeah,
Steal.
looks that way.
Going the other way. Can they actually make up a 14-point deficit in the fourth? You got Ross floating it in. Ross always just balls out against Alaska, but that should do it. With Giannis with a authoritative dunk right there.
It's snowing.
Yeah, there it is. I told you.
There's a leak.
I told you the roof was down. Kawhi gonna lose here in game number 1. So Alaska will defend the Igloo. Home court.
Remember those? You guys might be too young, but if you remember the old Under Armour commercials, we must protect this house.
Exactly. Giannis, 43 points. 20 of 30. So, man, this really is just ride your superstar to the promised land.
Terrence freaking Ross at 27 points.
Yeah, Kawhi with 33, though. So, really 2 players doing all the damage for New Orleans. Now we're going to go to KC Arena because I couldn't come up with a good name. But I like this court. It's one of my favorite courts here. Kansas City Stampede against the Seattle Martians.
Really one of the weirdest matchups ever.
It is a pretty strange matchup. That Western Conference, there's a lot of weird stuff in the Western Conference. You're either going to go rustic and kind of Western, 19th century thing like the Stampede, or are you going to do something crazy and wacky like the Martians?
Yeah, I can just hear the Star Wars blasters going on right now in my head.
Yeah. We have a goaltending on Porzingis. It's going to give Kansas City the lead early, 33-31. Porzingis with the jam there. 2-point lead. Ja Morant under the basket with the and one.
I want to see Ja Morant in sim. I want to see him do something, because whenever we watch him, he just sucks. And
He's great in Simcast, but in this game, you're right. He doesn't make a lot of shots, and he's trying to hero ball it, and it just hasn't worked in these Kansas City games for whatever.
And that's
reason.
no knock on him. I mean, he's doing some really good things for Memphis in real life, but I just want to see 2K Sim actually work out for him, because right now it doesn't translate. I want to see it more realistic. But here
Morant.
It is. There we go.
Got it.
There we go. Okay.
Run the court. He's looking good so far today.
I like it.
And we got a steal again the other way for the Stampede. Oh, the Luka.
He did what?
And one.
Nice. Porzingis here gets the two. Nice shot. 39-51. Pretty close game as far as field goal percentages go, but it looked like the Stampede had the advantage defensively.
Yeah.
Despite the game being really close in score.
Seattle, though, was coming back there in that third quarter. They had a big stretch. Paul Pierce, the old man.
He still got jumps.
He got in shape for the season. Now, I don't know if he can make it next year, but, he might go back to ESPN or whatever. The GG9 analysis studio.
Yeah, we have that.
The halftime show.
We have the budget for that.
76-74 right now. Kansas City holding on, but Lamb's going to go outside Eric Gordon on a fast break. Lays it in.
Really
Tie
close,
game.
really close game. This is probably our closest game that we've seen.
There it is. Ja for two.
Come on, Ja. Get your defensive chops on.
Nothing doing there for Hart. It's and one for Porzingis and the tie. So we got a minute 13. Luka. That would be a crazy combo in real life.
Yeah.
Luka with Morant.
I was just going to see that. Hopefully we see that one day. Maybe one day.
I just like to steal your thunder.
The matchup that I really like to look at is this Euro matchup here. Porzingis and Luka.
Yeah, again, another weird matchup of teammates or former teammates going head-to-head against each other. 1 point game. In game number one, Porzingis
what a move.
is going to beat Luka inside.
That's a good move, man. You can't really defend that. He's so lengthy, and nice job by Morant to get this two in to take the lead late. There you go. Get all
heard
pumped
what you
up.
were saying.
I know. He's making me pay for it. I was rooting for you all the way, Ja. I really was.
There's Whiteside with the game on the line. Drummond trying to D him up, but Whiteside won't get it in. Timeout is called here, Seattle. Inside, it's going to be Luka versus Porzingis for the game. 16 seconds.
Look at the size.
Oh, and Drummond is going to clean it up and get it in there. So 87-86. Now it's going to go the other way. Here's Morant. Can he be the hero? 8 seconds.
Morant on Reggie Jackson, and he's juking him out of his shoes. He missed.
Oh,
come on.
Whiteside got the rebound, but there was not enough time left on the clock.
Come on, Ja.
If I'm Kansas City, maybe work for your shot and just get it off earlier. So if you miss, you'll have a chance. But they were going for the kill shot. You're either going to win or you're going to lose. So Morant drained the clock down all the way. He had 18 points in this game with 4 assists at point guard. You might want to see a few more assists in the series down the road. Jeremy Lamb matched Porzingis for the lead scorer.
Dang it, that sucks. Because you know what? Ja has got ice water in his veins. He would have hit that shot in real life. You know he would have.
Probably would have. I don't know. Nashville Tempo and the Miami Night Owls. I think if Miami...
I can't hear you.
What's that?
I can't hear you. We're in the sound room.
Sound room.
Yes. I can't hear you. The crowd is too loud.
It's too loud.
They're going nuts right now against this Miami Night Owls team.
Now, it's a Miami Night Owls team it's a fan favorite for understandable reasons. However, in game, they have not played that well. They have not scored a lot of points.
No, they've played like absolute dog doo-doo.
Well, I mean, it's either the system or the players or having Dion Waiters be your primary scorer. I don't know what the problem is. But
we've tried everything. We've tried changing the playbook. We've tried changing who they run their offense through. It just doesn't work.
We'll see what the Night Owls can do, though, in this series. Because this Nashville team that is another team, actually, I mean, they've performed pretty well overall this season, but you want to see Durant have more of these mega scoring games. I've seen games in this where Durant has like taken a handful of 3-pointers, and you want to see him take a lot of threes like that. And there he is. There's the man, Dion Waiters for 3. So, Miami's got to score. There's 2 ways that they can do this. They either have to score with Nashville, or they got to muck it up, force Nashville to get in the mud with them. And there's the Durant looking mischievous right there.
Yes.
That's the look where he thinks he's feeling it.
Yeah, I think he is feeling it. He's hit a lot of mid-range shots and long-range shots right now. I haven't seen him drive yet. Again, from the outside,
Boom.
Hitting it again. He's feeling it, man. He's feeling it like you said. He's got the takeover badge now. 3-ball good by Vucevic. He can hit some every now and then. And then Jeremy Lin driving through.
Lin versus Dellavedova. That's an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
And you're seeing that correct, by the way. 77%. Nashville, haven't taken a lot of shots, but they're making a crazy amount of those. Kaminsky inside.
They're on pace for over 100 points right now.
Yeah.
That's not really the case here in the XBA, but hey, the basket was moving.
I don't know.
By the way,
there's Hashimura for 3, and the Night Owls are in charge. They're taking the lead here. Waiters for 2. Miami on the road. Can they steal a win here from the Tempo? I don't know. Valanciunas with the big slam.
Oh, now they've come back, and Durant here with the steal, and they're going to Mr. Goran Dragic, and he's going to lay it in. 75-74. Dirk! Classic Dirk. Miami with the lead. Dirk again trying to go up top. Gonna miss. Durant gonna run that fast break, and then Morris gonna slam it through. 79-78. Tatum. Oh, what a shot!
He hit the deck and no foul. He hits the deck and he drains it. 81-79. There's a big bomb
from Morris
for 2. 81-81.
Crazy. Rubio. I want to see a little more out of Rubio too. He hasn't really shown anything in this game, but 81.
Some sick dishes here.
81.
There it is. No. Waiters.
Good block. Good block there by Vooch, and then driving through. Nothing going, and Morris is going to call that timeout. Interesting. So they can get to the half court here. That's good. That's a pretty nice play call. But Tatum on Durant. You got to play him good defensively here.
For the
Dirk
win.
Now on the switch. Oh, the miss. So Durant with the clutch shot. Gonna not come through and miss. And then here we go. Another shot. Didn't get off it in time. It's going to be the end of regulation. So we're going to OT.
Okay. Trivia. First ever XBA overtime game here between Miami and Nashville in Game 1 of the 2020 playoffs. I think Miami needs this way more than the Tempo do.
Oh, yeah. If they can steal a win away from Nashville at home,
yeah,
that'd be great for them. It'd be great for their chances.
Big dunk will give Nashville the lead, 87-85. Tatum's just running around aimlessly. But he gets the 2.
It worked. You can't fault him. It worked.
Nashville calling timeout. Nashville down to 60% field goal percentage. There's Durant for 3.
Can't stop it. Can't stop that. If he's going to be hitting that, what are you going to do?
Man, so Night Owls have 6 more 3-pointers than Nashville. So like I talked about, I think Nashville should shoot more threes.
Oh.
But there's Tatum underneath. They're going to pick up 2.
That's what I want to see from Rubio right there.
Yeah. Some nice dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, miss by Durant.
Some dimes.
90-89. Here's Waiters with the ball again. Finds Tatum.
Wow. That is a gutsy pass by Waiters to find Tatum right there. And really good job by Tatum just to handle it and then make the basket. Vucevic was the block, though. Valanciunas gets the rebound and a block by Dirk. 38 seconds to go, and here's Tatum driving on Durant, and he's gonna miss the shot.
Oh, no.
Durant with the rebound, and Beasley is going. He's driving through. Waiters. Oh, good defense.
He's right there.
No, Beasley again.
Okay, reset it. Nashville, take it easy here. You got 7 on the shot clock. Here's Durant downtown.
Oh,
Are they going to give him 3? No. It's a 2-pointer.
Are you kidding me?
Durant's feeling it right now. Miami's has their back against the wall right now. 92-91. Tatum again running around. Got to find some space. There it is. It's the deck!
Oh,
we got it.
Oh, he got the 3.
Look at that.
Oh my God. Look at that shot. Tatum's all pumped.
And there it is. Hit the deck and drains it regardless. So we got 2 seconds for Nashville and a steal.
Wow.
Rubio's going to steal it.
Rubio, nice job, bud. Had some pretty good plays after I called him out. And then there's a shot of Kevin Durant on the ground just hanging out. Miami steals a win on the road from Nashville. And that was a great team effort by the Night Owls. Late.
Yeah, it was fun. See, Hashimura was one of the leading scorers. So they're going to have to find a way to score here against Nashville. Now we have the New York Neon against Montreal. It's not your typical 8 versus 1. Very evenly matched on paper. Montreal has found a bit of a scoring rhythm with Zach LaVine, but they also can play some good interior defense with Gobert. And then the Neon, who were picking at the bottom of the first round, kind of put together a very well-rounded team with Conley and Tobias Harris leading the way here.
And that is the team up right there that you just mentioned. Conley to Harris for the dunk. Zach LaVine for 2. JJ Redick with a fadeaway 3 in the corner. Like, what? Hits it.
21-20 right there, and Gobert with the hook.
You just rhymed.
Will score. 34-32. Conley outside will get the roll. So the Neon are looking pretty good. They added some bench pieces to kind of help them out with their defense. So, you know, they're going to pick up minutes. You know, you're looking at Yao Ming. You're looking at Evan Turner. So these guys are going to pick up minutes with the second unit. And the Neon are hoping that will fix some of their issues because the starting 5 did not do a very good defensive job prior to the trade. So the Neon are right in the thick of this thing. 77-74 from the corner. Nice shot.
That's a nice shot by Evan Turner there. And Tobias Harris going to dunk it. 81-81 game is Ty Harris. Here we go.
Okay,
Push it, man.
Got the shot.
Push it. What's he doing?
Okay. He either had a wide open 3 or a pass inside, and he takes a 2-point jump shot.
Dude.
Tobias Harris deep from 2. So now the Neon are in control, and there's Knox is going to miss. We got a minute left in this one. Rebound by Tobias Harris.
Dude, he is going off right now.
Yeah, he's having a huge game. 18 seconds. This is a 3-point game, though, guys. So Montreal can force OT with a 3. LaVine is going to take the 2-pointer, and he's going to get rejected.
That's kind of cool. I mean, maybe he was trying to get in there, draw the foul, too. Try to get a 3-point play, but it's kind of risky in its own right. You got to trust yourself in that 3-ball situation. If you're Zach LaVine, you can hit some threes. He had 42 points.
Yeah.
I mean, he was 6 of 7 from 3 land. I'd say try to stick a 3-ball.
Yeah, Tobias Harris was great, though, in this one. 26 points for the Neon. Now we got your team here at the Gateway Arena.
Woohoo!
You got the El Paso Peppers at the St. Louis Arrows. You're taking on James Harden.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup. I know that I like our team. We play team ball.
Yeah,
We're not a one-man wrecking crew here.
There's
Like,
Harden hiding behind the graphic.
he doesn't want to. He doesn't like the limelight.
Apparently that's the case. I don't know.
Yeah, but the lights are shining bright here on this beautiful, beautiful court in St. Louis. Here we go.
It doesn't have baseline text, but that's,
That's all right. We're
that's
trying
your
to.
style. For some reason, you don't like the baseline text.
No, we like to be conservative
You like doing weird things.
out here in St. Louis. 2 points, good for Gordon Hayward, and then we come right back. Harden though, gonna hit a 3. 25-22. It's a pretty close game so far.
Facundo Campazzo.
Wow, I thought you said something else.
Ginobili-esque from the Argentine.
Wow, I don't even.
That's
That's
a couple words I never thought I would ever say
No, that's a
in
raw
conjunction
take.
with each other, but
It's a raw take.
it is what it is.
I'm laughing right now. Moutier here with a 2. Tie game as we go into the second half. 50%. Yeah, we're not doing too hot. I mean, what is that? Defense by Josh Richardson. You're just going to let Harden just waltz on through? That sucks.
Defense is optional.
Oh, nice move there. I like that matchup. Randall against Harden. He should be able to win.
Garnett with the foul. Yeah, a 3-ball from Harden. So it's 62-62. Harden again with some nice looking moves.
It's tough. It's hard to handle when he gets down there. Here's Monte Morris driving to the basket, but he's going to pass it off to Randall, who gets the slam dunk. Down by 3. Richardson with the miss, but Randall with the fake and the miss again. Joakim Noah, good defense down low, and then Harden going to drill a 3. This isn't looking good for us, guys. 79-72, a minute 56, and Harden going to just stop and hit another 3. 84-77, so still a 7-point difference here for El Paso. And then the basket is good for Gordon Hayward and the 1. And we are going to lose 91-82 is your final score for game number 1. Richardson didn't shake Harden's hand right there.
Snubbed him. I was just about to say Randall was the player of the game, and then he missed that shot right underneath the basket. Could have cost you guys the game.
I think so.
Here's another one, 8 versus 1. Which is not your typical 8 versus 1. Denver finished 4 games behind San Jose for first place in the Western Conference. So again, 2 teams I think should be fairly evenly matched here. Denver's gonna, they're a little bit like Miami. They're gonna want to muck it up a little bit. They're gonna play inside. They do shoot a few more threes now with Nick Young and Nato on the bench. Maybe telling Torian Prince, feel free to take some 3 balls. But with Ben Simmons cutting inside, they're mostly an interior kind of team. Simmons and the Gasols. So you see there.
Interior type of team, emphatically,
yes.
Right there.
Here's Gortat, the old man from 2013.
He still hasn't grown any hair.
Yeah, you're right. Here's Paul George missing inside. So Cyborgs are kind of an underrated team as well. I feel, good defense there by Caldwell.
Yeah, I'd say that was a good move.
I feel like
Simmons.
Cyborgs did not get a lot of respect this year. And they're coming in as 1 seed, and, like Alaska, if you go on the betting books here, Alaska is favored to win the West as a 3 seed over San Jose. So San Jose is saying, what about us?
Yeah, it's kind of a little West Coast bias type of deal. I think the Alaska Chill just get the benefit of the doubt because they do have Giannis. And, with how the San Jose Cyborgs played at the beginning of the year, I think that a lot of people are kind of beginning of the year biased too a little bit.
There's Anthony Edwards, the rookie, draining that one. So San Jose starting to pull away here. Prince is going to get stripped inside by Van Vliet. So 14-point deficit here. You're going to have Paul George wide open to the lane.
I just love the ferocity.
Yeah. So there's Simmons trying to keep Denver in this one. It's 10 points. Here's George from downtown. Gets the rattle and the roll. Still 3 minutes left, though, and Danny Green inside. It's just getting stuffed.
Paul George with that block. He's just feeling it right now. Good pass to Caldwell Pope. Miss. And then Steven Adams smartly he blocked it straight towards the glass, and it rebounded back to his teammate.
Yeah, Gasol was trying to get a paw in there, but yeah. Paul George had 36 points, 15 of 27 from the field, so he was great today. Simmons, 9 of 15, 23 points. They're going to need Simmons to score more. And Denver got to open it up a little bit. So now this is the drill, guys. We are going to be simulating games 2 and game 4 as long as it's not an elimination game. So it's not realistic for us to sim all of these games. So we are simming live here. And you guys saw some of the scores. So the game 2s, except for Denver San Jose, which is Denver ties it. So let's look at some of these box scores here, guys. Denver gets a W. You see Simmons scored 21 in this one. Nick Young, 14 points, so I like that. Summit shooting 35 threes. Kansas City ties it with Seattle. Morant, 21 points. Morant's looking good.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we talked about with Simcast, he's good.
You're right. So Alaska will pick up another win over New Orleans. So now it's starting to look bad here for the Neptunes. Giannis with 23. Kawhi scores 33 again, and it wasn't enough.
Yeah, going down 2-0 against the Alaska Chill. We ended up getting a W here to even the series, 88-82. Donovan Mitchell, nice performance there. James Harden still was good, but not good from 3 land.
Yeah, not good enough. The
2 of
Arrows
9.
still not shooting a lot from 3, but they did make them count. So this one here, guys, the Neon win again. Levine with 26. Not enough, though, to overcome New York. And they get 2 road wins in Montreal.
I was just going to say that. You stole my thunder there. And a really nice win here by the Sting, 97-95. So a 2-point margin. And now the Fly Guys are in trouble.
Down, 2-0 here as they drop their 2 home games. The Sting were 6 of 31 from 3 range, but it didn't matter. Jacksonville beats Baltimore 88-81. Rose led the way with 22. Curry only 19 in this one, but it was enough. So, the computer likes Jacksonville. We were in first place for a while, thanks to the sim mode.
Hey, that could have been Seth. You don't know.
Oh, yeah. Durant with 23. Nashville beats the Night Owls, so they pick up a much-needed W at home to even the series. And Night Owls, I think if you take a 1-1 split there on the road in Nashville, you're doing good. So there's the board, guys. So now Baltimore's coming into the jump pad here. Dire straits for the Cannons, down 2 games to zip. And they are looking to meet the challenge here. It's 18-6 as Klay Thompson drains it.
What is going on in Jacksonville?
We're getting comfy.
Kind of resting on your laurels a little bit?
I'd say so. 39-26. Curry from way downtown as the half is winding down. 43-29. Rose, great defense by Seth Curry.
Good job
to give up the 2. So they're going into halftime here at 45-29. We're not shooting the ball very well. There's Teodosic.
35%.
Yeah. 61-44. Curry, way downtown, drains that one. So guys, we're making this a game. Down by 8. Nurkic picks up the rebound, so that this is at the end of the third quarter. Is Curry gonna chuck up another 3-ball? Yes, he is. Fouls underneath the basket on Grant, but does not affect the shot, I guess. 77-69. Baltimore gonna drain that one. So they're back up to double digits. Kobe from downtown. Kobe, how about that? Everybody's chipping in here today. There's Otto Porter, the miss. Nurkic, he's going to fight his way in there. So it's 83-80. So, guys, we came all the way back. Alice Jefferson, no good. The rebound by Grant. 24 seconds. Let's do it. Is Porter going to take it? Where's Steph?
He's not even on the floor, but he hits that 2. 83-82. You guys have to foul. They can kill the entire clock of the game off just by messing around. But, yeah, call that foul. Get Rose to the line. Not the guy that you want to the line, but take your pick, right? 85-82. You got to hit a 3. You have to hit a 3. Come on, Steph. You got to do it. Hit that 3.
Got it.
That is why you take him where you did.
Despite the age, we want to win a championship. Okay, that's what we're here for. 10 seconds. Klay versus Kobe. I don't love that matchup.
What is he doing?
Why do we have no better defenders on the bench other than Kobe? 2 seconds. Klay!
No way!
Off the backboard. Oh, we get the timeout at least.
Oh, man. So, both teammates there from Golden State going after each other. Back-to-back threes. Unreal, guys. Unreal. This 3 is going to be no good. 0.2 seconds. You can't get the shot off. And Baltimore's going to win this game.
Yeah. So, not a great performance for Jacksonville. I'm proud of the way they fought.
Wow.
And they came back, and they played very hard. But, yeah, Baltimore does pick up a road W. So far, the road teams are 3-0 in this series. Curry had 37 points.
6 of 12 from 3-ball land, 7 of 7 in the free throw line. Klay, though, had 30. He was 4-9 from 3. That's just the way it goes, man.
Yeah.
Both those players, really good 3-ball shooters. Depends on who was going to bend first.
Yep. So Carolina is going into the tank here to take on Tampa Bay, down 2-0. Great effort by Gallinari, but it is going out of bounds for Tampa, and then Irving from downtown will hit.
James here for, looks like 2. He's going to get 2. 23-23. Dimboya, 3-ball in the corner. Still a 3-point game here again, and they're just draining 3s. They keep going back and forth with 3 balls. Kyrie with that 3. That rhymed as well. 16 seconds left, and the great one. What's going on, King James?
That was not very great for LeBron James.
Stepping out of bounds. Your team needs you, bud. What's going on?
Yeah, the one thing, I mean, you have to make note of it. The guys like Dimboya and Markelle Fultz, maybe, Akpala, like these guys have to log minutes because this XBA has been so spread out in terms of the talent. So these are your bench guys, you got to play the rookies in. They got to log some minutes here in these games. So Here's Clarkson with 1:40 left, and Tampa Bay seems to be burying the Fly Guys. DeAndre Jordan gets a rebound, but they have under 50 seconds. And they got to pick up 11 points somehow. Here's Teague.
This is not going to happen.
No.
This is not going to. I love how you sell these viewers. You sell the hope that it might happen. And it usually just doesn't.
I have to, man. It's, I have to try something. But LeBron's going down 3 games to Zippo.
That was a very good point that you made about teams' bench players and how they need to contribute and come out and ball out. And, if you have a deep bench, you're probably going to be a good team in the XBA because starters, let's face it, can't play all game.
Well, the real NBA, I feel like the bench guys don't matter.
They really don't
You
matter.
see these teams that are just willing to blow up their entire, make a big trade at the deadline, just nuke everything to get one really good player. And then it all sort of just works itself out. In the XBA, you need chemistry.
You need chemistry. You need a deep bench. And here's Terrence Ross, one of the starters, but he might be a bench player on some teams, but he's doing really well for the Neptunes. 35-26. Here is Bagley, gonna miss, gonna get his own rebound though, and Rajon Rondo with the foul. And then Giannis, just there was nobody down there. Again, nobody down low, and
Terrence
he
Ross
says, "Okay, I'll take it. Whatever."
Yeah, Terrence Ross cannot cover Giannis, I don't feel like. They're going into halftime here, 47-36 for the Chill. Neptunes need this game, and they're down by 15 in the third. Giannis going to slam it. Kawhi's fighting, trying to keep his guys in this game, but it's 11 points, and Taj Gibson, the veteran, gets an easy look there. So we got 6 minutes left, 8 points. Kyle Anderson gets stripped.
I feel like if you're Kawhi, you made the playoffs, and that should make you feel good, but when you're looking on the other side and you're looking at the Alaska Chill here and you're thinking, man, what do I got to do to get out of New Orleans? Because this team is not doing anything for me.
Well, he's the last, guy to win the NBA championship. He was on the final NBA championship roster. So
it's true.
He does have a championship pedigree.
It's true.
He's, but he's trying to fight and keep his guys in this one. There's still 3 minutes left, so 4 points. Thomas Bryant with the rebound. Beverly to Bagley.
Good spin.
The young guy gets it to go.
Okay.
2 points.
Okay. 88-86. And then Ross avoids. Wow, I was going to say he avoided contact, but nope. Dwight Powell with the foul, and he's pumped up. Coach hates to see it. 89-90 after this dunk. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Here's Patrick Beverly going to find Bagley with the dunk. None of those guys for the Chill were going to be able to block Bagley with being that ferocious. Down low again. Another slam dunk for Giannis. Powell here with the rebound. 40 seconds to go. Giannis on Beverly. What are you going to do if you're Patrick Beverly? You have to foul him. You have to.
Yeah, but he thought he got all ball, I guess, because he was upset. 3 points. They're going to take the 3. No, it's a long 2 from the center, Thomas Bryant. So it's a 1-point game here with 17 seconds. So now who are you going to foul? It's McGilgeous-Alexander going to the line. He's going to hit both. Neptunes still need 3.
Okay, you need a 3 ball here. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Patrick Beverly thought he might have been in 3 position, but he was in 2 position. Not good court awareness there. Had a couple seconds to get back and still get a play, a better play. But no good. So the Neptunes go down 3-0 in this series, and it looks like it's just all Alaska. Yeah. Like the game was close here, but it just has the feel like it's all Alaska.
It's gonna have another team go down 3-0. So if you're a Fly Guys or Neptunes fan, not looking too pretty here. But we're gonna go to Galaxy Fieldhouse in Seattle. As this game, I feel like this series has the potential to be one of the more interesting ones on the slate. As you talked about, it's a very weird looking matchup. You get the 19th century out on the prairie looking at the bison versus this guy who's flying in on a spaceship. So very clashing styles and
color schemes.
Yeah, very evenly matched teams. But Seattle running away with this one at home. It's 51-38 right now. Luka trying to fight and keep his team in.
What is Reggie Jackson doing?
Not sure.
Is he high? Like, what are you doing? Kristaps he slammed his hands on the floor. Like, come on, man. We can't have you get injured here if you're a Seattle Martians fan.
It's
Quit slamming your hands on the floor.
Yeah, not good. Kansas City trying to come back. Drummond gonna flip one in. So right now it's a 9-point game. And a slam there by Doncic. So KC is storming back here, guys. Paul Pierce has come up clutch for the Stampede often. Seattle, again, though, building up a lead. Luka with an easy 2. Short range.
What?
No good there. Drummond gets the board. So 4 points. We got about 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Jackson, I mean, again, he's just kind of ball hogging it a little bit. He does get it off. And look at this dog.
Eric Gordon.
Oh, man. Kristaps off the backboard. 91-83. Luka with the fadeaway. Going to hit. They still got a chance here.
Oh.
Well, not anymore.
Luka's stripped.
Not anymore.
I believe that was Jeremy Lamb with the strip to Gordon. A little spin. And the Martians get the W here. It's going to be 97-87. So they will take a 2-1 lead in this series. Reggie Jackson had a great game, though. You said ball hogging, but for good reason.
Yeah.
10-16.
Yeah, he was good. I knocked him, and maybe undeserved.
Nashville Tempo debuting the purple sets here. The alternate. The statement edition.
Have we seen these before?
I don't believe so. Nashville gets an early block there, and Kevin Durant going to the lane is going to open up the scoring here. 20-19, Jeremy Lin.
Linsanity's
back. And that, like,
there he goes.
I love for the AI to do smarter things.
Yeah, that's kind of asking for a little bit too much, I feel like sometimes.
I don't know. I always see these point guards going to the lane in contesting centers. Usually not going to work in your favor. Kevin Durant for 3. It's 40-33 there. And Dirk gets a good look there. So we got 1 minute left in the half. Morris with the rebound. We're kicking it out. Oh, wide open there. That's going to be Kit Gilchrist. 45-38. Jeremy Lin stepping up here in this game number 3.
I like what I'm seeing from Jeremy Lin. He's got 8 points at the half. Like I always have a thing about double digits. I want to see guys get into double digits in points, but you're going to take 8 points as long as he's making some assists, he's making plays at point guard. So he's having himself a good game. But we have a good game as far as the two teams are concerned. We got 66-65 and Dion Waiters stepping out of bounds. Not good. Nashville with Dragic hits the 2. Vucevic with the one-handed shot there.
Oh, yeah, fast break. Durant goes and scores. So 70-69. There's a 3 ball. It's going to be Dragic.
Nice shot. He is stepping up right now for his team. Here's Rubio on the other side. Going to miss. Man, I never see Rubio make a basket.
Yeah, one in the first game.
I never see it.
Going to the hole. Vucevic going to get called for the foul, though. So Nashville up by 5. Dirk. A little funky delivery. Not going to make it. So still down by 5 here. Tatum. Just not working for good looks right there for the Night Owls. So this is what we were afraid of during the series.
I mean, he came up clutch in the game that we saw before, but
Hashimura was the leading scorer with 11.
Not good, guys. Not good. It's the same type of thing that we have seen from the Night Owls for every time that we see them, pretty much. They just don't produce offensively. They need a playmaker. They've got Jason Tatum, but they need another guy.
It's hard to find because you're going to have to dance with the guys that got you here. I mean, they don't have a lottery pick. Free agency is very limited. They got to roll with what they got. So now we got Montreal and New York. Montreal is in a must-win game. We're back at the Lighthouse, which I believe we have not been at since the debut episode either. I don't believe New York's had a home game. Look at Levine. What a great dunk that is. Levine with a flip. Gobert gets the board and will score. So now Montreal's starting to assert themselves a little bit. Taking the lead. Conley gets a 2. And then Green throws it down. So now New York's in the lead. Montreal in the danger zone. But Tristan Thompson gets a 2 right before the half. So it's 34-33.
You just busted out some Kenny Loggins on us right there, huh? In the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know it. Top Gun, baby. 45-39. Montreal is not going away. They are trying to get one win, get themselves back in the series here, like you mentioned before. But we see Gobert going up against JaVale McGee.
Well, they have to protect the brand.
Okay. They really do.
I mean, you're the 1 seed. You gotta put the 8 seed away here, right?
Yeah, but the seeds don't matter.
I know the seeds don't matter, but perception is everything.
Perception is reality. And you know what? Speaking of reality, I really like these clean white uniforms, these pink and yellow.
We haven't seen. I know. We haven't seen them.
I like them. We need to see more of them.
You're right. I'm on board with that. 71-55 here. Montreal is pulling away. Tube there is good. 77-57. Murray. How about another joke? Murray, right? That's what the Joker says. I think. I haven't watched it. I just know the memes. Montreal scores 88-71.
Yeah, I'm just staring at it because I have no idea what you're talking about. I'll figure it out after this take, but yeah. I'll look it up. I might have to post in the comments section. I figured it out.
It's a meme. It's been going around since October.
I guess I gotta look at it. I don't know.
Okay.
Are you talking about the Joker movie?
Yeah.
The new one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. I haven't either, but I know the memes because I'm on the internet.
I'm busy making content.
88-71. Hey, don't you dare say that. who edited this video?
Not you.
We're going to the Pepperdome.
Yeah, you did.
Game 3, El Paso and St. Louis. It's 1-1, so this is a big game for both teams.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a W for all the fans out there because they want to see the team get a W.
They do?
They do.
I didn't realize the Arrows had fans.
Oh my gosh. That's a rip job right there. Everybody, yeah, there's probably more El Paso fans out there than there are St. Louis. For sure.
27-27. Harden for 3.
Go away.
He's going to drain it.
Get out of here.
The Peppers are down by 1 here, right before the half. Here's Randall. Can he be player of the game today like I said he should have been in the first one?
He needs to be more involved.
Yeah, he's looking good so far today, though. The 2 featured players have 2 points. A lot of rebounds, though. Here's Randall again. And there's Randall.
Oh!
Boom.
Yeah. Come on, Julius. Let's go, baby.
Here's
Garnett.
KG.
Nice. A little vintage KG.
We got to stop saying that. Because he's playing all right for a 42-year-old.
Vintage?
Well, no, I say, like, throwback to 1998, 9 or whatever.
It's kind of what we do, though. It's kind of what we do. Guys, this is a long video, so we're just trying to have a little fun in the act, little break in the action here. Julius Randle here with the sort of steal, then Donovan Mitchell on the open floor. Come on, D-Mitch, you can do better than that. Show some flash with the dunk here,
That was
baby.
a pretty good dunk.
That was all right.
Live game action, that was really good. There's a 3 from Hard and no good. St. Louis gets the W here in Game 3, so the Arrows are now going to take a 2-1 lead.
Bye.
What do you mean bye? They're still in this thing.
See ya.
This is far from over. Do not underestimate your opponent. Hayward was 17. Harden only had 19. So again, Harden, you want to see Harden go for like 40, right? I mean, 7-17. He did hit 5 3-pointers. So he had a decent game. Randall was 16. I thought Randall was great.
Yeah, he was good. 9 rebounds. Almost had the double-double. Would have had 1 more rebound. But yeah, we're going to definitely try to cool off the Peppers.
All right, we're going into this one here. Cyborgs and Summit. The series will shift to Denver. And right now the Cyborgs opening up a little bit of a lead here. 4-0. Rebound from George on a 3-pointer from Simmons, which is not his forte.
I like those lime unis.
Yeah, breaking them out today. Oh, please take that shot. Okay. Van Vliet gets it. 6-0.
Any day now.
Borgs, ball's out. Gasol picks it up and drops it in. So 8-4 early advantage for San Jose. Simmons will score. How about a strip, though? And Simmons will get it.
Nice job, Ben. Steven Adams here with the 2, 28-26. 2 balls will go in a little bit later. San Jose now 30-28. Gasol lays it in. 36-32, 2 seconds to go, and Danny Green.
Whoa.
Wow, he didn't get the green, but wow, he might as well have. That's a crazy shot from that distance, going to land it. And now the Summit are only down by 1.
All right, 6 minutes here. Simmons throws it down. Denver gets a nice lead, and Anthony Edwards. We're always getting 1 Anthony Edwards clip per game. We know he's going to be great. Here's Gortat. Oh, man. The big man. still has it. He's still got something in the tank here. So 8-point lead now for San Jose. George gets it in, 8-point differential. And Gasol goes for 2.
Starting to come back a little bit. Here's George going to get the 2. Might have been a foul there, but they didn't call it. 74-68. Time is ticking away. 2:11. George again. Starting to take over a little bit. Here's George one more time. Gets the foul. Finally gets that call from that ref. 83-75 is going to be your final score, guys, for game number 3. San Jose, as the number 1 seed, is now up 2-1.
Okay, well, this should be interesting, guys. We're going to sim the game 4s coming up, unless it's an elimination game, which it will now be for New Orleans and Carolina. So just keep that in mind. We're going to sim one game here. Baltimore, Jacksonville should go ahead. This is what we got after 3 games. Let's see what's going to happen with the jump. It's going to skip over in 1 second. Then we're going to have to go back.
The suspense is killing me.
Cannons at jump. This is huge. Game 4. You're going to do it. Oh, I saw Baltimore.
Oh, we'll back out.
Baltimore won.
There it is. So Baltimore ties it 2-2.
All right, let's check out what happened. Let's see the autopsy here. Curry with 21.
Oh,
I need him a little bit more.
82-80.
Yeah, that game was close. And Baltimore sucked in the 4th quarter, so we made a huge comeback, and it just wasn't good enough. James Wiseman played pretty good there for Baltimore, and now you're entering the tank. And there is blood in the water. All right, LeBron, this is it. We're going to find out after this game if the Fly Guys are still alive here. They're going to have to win 4 in a row somehow.
If you don't win this game, if you don't come back in this series, you are not the greatest of all time. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying what people...
It's debatable.
A lot of people say. A lot of people say that about LeBron.
Going inside, Clarkson gets bumps and will score regardless. There's LeBron.
That's why you're the GOAT.
I go Jordan.
I still go Jordan.
I'm in the Jordan
camp.
camp.
I'm in the Jordan camp too.
Space Jam.
Space Jam. But Space Jam 2 though, man. Space Jam 2.
He's gonna be in Space Jam 2. Whenever that's supposed to come out, nobody knows. 34-22. The Sting are running away with this here. Howard gets it to go, and now, guys, it's 40-24. It's not looking good. Dwight Howard with a turnaround, and they are... The blowout is on, guys. But LeBron's doing everything he can to keep them hanging in there.
It's hard when you're a one-man wrecking crew. It's really hard.
It's 50-39. I mean, he's got a cast of veterans around him, so it's not like he has to do everything.
Well, he's got 19 points at the half.
There's Carmelo keeping his guys in. 3-ball, though, is good from Powell from downtown. Guys, it's a 6-point game here. Carolina gets it to go. LeBron scores. Okay, so he's keeping it close. 4-point game. We got 5 minutes and change.
Again, LeBron with the miss here, but Jordan can't get that rebound. That's unfortunate. 4:46. Clarkson gets the foul and the basket. And he is going to actually miss the free throw. 70-65. Kyrie gets it in. 7-point game now. Teague in the corner. Got it. So they are not done yet. They're not going away.
It's big, guys. If you're a Carolina fan, you want to make it into the next video. That's what this is about. More games. More content. 3. No good. Ball's tipped up. Osman will pick it up. And Kyrie with the and 1. A minute and a half left to go, guys. 81-74 from the corner.
Melo.
Keeping his guys alive.
Give us content.
More content. 81-76. Are they going to foul Clarkson? What are they going to do?
They're trying to. It looked like they were trying to.
And finds Kuzma.
They didn't even... I don't know.
Here,
they tried
to get a trap or something. 2-ball gets it to go. That was Teague. So they're going to send Clarkson to the line. And he will hit the first. And he will hit the second. So not looking good for Carolina. That's your last chance right there, boys. And the Fly Guys have the honor of getting bounced in 4 games. The dishonor.
Well, unfortunately for the Fly Guys, I think it's official now that they crash and burned.
Did you stay up thinking all night about that?
I did actually. It racked my brain, man. It took me a long time to come up with that.
Irving scores 20 in the win, so Tampa Bay was that team that maybe they were underseeded. I don't know. I mean, they hit a little bit of a snag there mid-portion, but they were one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference all year. I think they are trying to prove that today. And here we are going to have Alaska, New Orleans. So New Orleans, can you make it to the next video?
Do we really think they're going to make it to the next video?
I think they could. Oh, they just got to win one game. Just one game at a time. Whether they come back and win the series is one thing, but if they win today, then they could win the next one, and then win the next one, and win the next one,
and then win the next one in the semifinals,
yeah, and then
and the next one.
But right now, Alaska's in charge. Kawhi for 2 will score, so it's 5-point game here for Reed. No help inside. Interior defense was MIA. There's Kawhi cutting into the lane. So 38-33. Neptunes are getting outshot again. Kawhi has got to take account here of the rest of this game. He's got to be the hero. We know it's not going to go down any other way.
Oh, Kawhi, he was too focused on his man, just did not get in the paint to be able to stop Giannis. I don't know, maybe he might have held his own defensively against Giannis, but he's such a freak. He's such a beast down low.
Yeah.
It's hard to stop. 47-37. Here's Giannis just challenging again because he can outmuscle anybody. It's 53-37.
Another 2-ball there.
I mean, look at this. Rajon Rondo shooting fadeaways.
Down to 33% for the Neptunes compared to 55% for the Chill. So it's a 17-point game. You know, I've seen bigger comebacks, though, so this isn't completely unbelievable. Terrence Ross is going to lose it.
Oh, that was well-timed, sir.
Yeah.
That was well-timed.
There's Isaac under the basket. So 14-point game here with about 5.5 left. Giannis with the floater. 10 points, so there's a minute 50 now left in the game.
It's all he does.
Yeah.
He just circles and rounds it off and heads right to the paint. Like, you can't stop him.
So New Orleans is just having a hard time closing the gap here, and that should just about do it with Giannis hitting a 2-ball there. So New Orleans was just no match for Alaska. Again, much like the Sting, team that a lot of people thought were better than their 3 seed. A lot of people think Alaska's the best team in the Western Conference, and I think the Neptunes just ran into a buzzsaw. A healthy Alaska Chill team is dangerous.
Yeah, I was just going to say how that was kind of a really tough draw for the Neptunes. All right, so with that game concluded, let's go ahead now and simulate the rest of these games since none of them have an elimination
component.
Yeah,
so we're going to see here, and we're going to look at the box scores. So these are the game 4s. You'll see them pepper the screen there. And this is what we got, guys. So St. Louis, El Paso tied up. Kansas City, Seattle tied up. And in the East, Miami picks up a W, and the Neon get a win. So let's check out, let's assess the damage here. Let's see what happened. Gasol with 23. Marc Gasol, a big game there in a series tying performance there. Look at the difference. 40 points in the second quarter and 11 in the third. Interesting.
Yeah, I noticed that some teams like tank. They either do really well in the first half and they do terrible in the second, but we see 106 points for Kansas City.
Okay. So they're hanging around. They're doing better in these simulated games than they are in CPU versus CPU so far. Seattle 2-0 in the played games, but series is tied up. El Paso gets the W there, 99-92.
Close game again for the St. Louis Arrows, but Mitchell, 4 of 6 for 3 land. We didn't really hit the 3 again.
Yeah.
But we'll come back. We'll fight.
This one was tough here. Neon beat Montreal, and they beat them pretty soundly. They pulled away in the fourth quarter, 32-20 there. Levine with 27, and then Wesley Matthews. And then nobody else got double digits in points. So that is not looking good for Montreal. And a big-time blowout here. Look at the Night Owls.
Oh, damn.
117-79.
The Tempo scored 10 points in the third quarter. I think that's really what cost them this game.
Yeah, maybe defense too, you know. They responded, okay? We made fun of them last time. Hashimura, the rookie, the bench player, was the leading scorer. Today, Vucevic had 23 points. So this is the board, guys, after video number 1.
Yeah, so episode 2, guys, will actually have the conclusion of the quarterfinals. So we will figure out who's advancing into the semis after episode 2. So guys, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know who you think is going to advance into round number 2. Do you still have hope? If your team is down 3-1, if you're tied in the series, do you feel like you still got some hope that you're going to pull it off? Let us know in the comment section. We will see you guys in the next one. Leave a like if you like this thing. As always, peace.